Our next speaker is a BSc Sciences or BCom Science, and she's her interest is in digital, the revolution that digital is doing. And so, spend 10 minutes. Please give her a Mac Live welcome, Shelby Thompson. Shelby.
Thank you. That's a tough act to follow. Thanks, Pat. All right, so today I'm going to be speaking to you about the digital transformation and the mass reliance on technology. I would just like you to think back to 5 years ago. How were businesses reaching their customers, and how were customers reaching their businesses? Now, compare that to how communication is passing between the two now, and who is driving it. There's no doubt about it that we, as humans, are becoming extremely reliant on technology. And this is having an effect on our consumer behavior and how we interact and engage with different products. I'm sure a few of you in this room, some more than others, are aware of that gut-wrenching feeling when you wake up in the morning after a night out on the town to realize that your phone either has a new owner or has become one with the Long Street gutter. There's that feeling of emptiness when you realize your phone just isn't coming back. Now let me put this into perspective for you by using an example that's very close to home. Last week, my good friend Lama found himself in this very situation. He woke up phoneless. The first thing he told himself to do was not to panic. But this was seemingly impossible when he realized the tasks he had to do and the fact that he had no phone. I mean, think about it. No means of contacting anyone, no WhatsApp, no Facebook, no Instagram, no alarm to wake up. I mean, that's probably why I was late the whole time last week. Just think about a life without cell phones. Daggers, that means no Tinder. Ramon, no selfies. No, I'm joking. These are just hypothetical situations to show you how dependent we are on our cell phones. According to figures, the number of smartphone users worldwide has exceeded 2 billion in 2016, and this represents over a quarter of our global population. People are now relying on their smartphones to do the thinking for them. Think about how many times you do a quick Google search in a day. And this is an interesting fact. The word Google is used more than the English words death and fridge. One can see how immersed teens and young adults are in the tech space, and specifically the mobile and social sides of it. Currently, Facebook has 1.8 billion signups, and they get 4.5 billion likes a day. But at the end of the day, a like means nothing if your customer is not actively engaging with your product thereafter. So it's important for us as marketers to understand our consumers in their entirety in order to reach them successfully and look much further than the like. With that being said, the core CRM principles, which is customer relationship management, still remain the same. And that is firstly, to generate interest in your product. Secondly, to recruit customers into a relationship program. Thirdly, to use the data to understand your consumer deeply. And lastly, use these newfound insights to engage with your customers in the most meaningful way. These things haven't changed. But what has changed is the huge availability of data that we have access to and the increasingly higher consumer expectations. There's no doubt about it that people want things faster and with more attention to detail. So it's our job as marketers to take the data and make it smart data. By utilizing this data, we can draw richer insights and give the customer the best possible experience, because at the end of the day, it's all about the experience the customer wants to receive. With saying that, there are plenty of tech companies around the world that are realizing the need to focus on the customer experience. But there's one company, and it's a South African tech startup, that is taking how customers engage with their brands to a completely different level. That is Continuon. Continuon is a personalized marketing platform for brands and businesses. And what they aim to do is they provide a single platform where brands can understand and engage with their consumers across digital channels and touchpoints. It provides key insights and takeouts for brands and helps them effectively recruit, retain, and reward their customers in a more personalized way. So essentially, to cut it down, it's a cutting-edge social CRM tool that allows brands to gather and analyze rich data from across their entire digital ecosystem. They do this by gathering data from social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter, And from that, they can build an individual and personalized understanding of each member within their community. And from this allows them to grow and develop better one-on-one relationships with their customers and realize their brand loyalists. With saying that, the main objective is to improve value creation for both the business and the customer, making it a win-win situation for all involved. I'd now just like to touch on individualization through big data. By using big data, brands now have the opportunity to treat their customers like an individual. The result is that the customer is more likely to buy the product or service over time. Big data has also allowed brands to anticipate what their customers may ask for in advance and also improve the customer interaction, as well as identify customer pain and passion points more effectively. I'd now like to show you an example of a company that is using big data to increase their customer experience. Southwest Airlines has started using speech analytics to extract value-rich data from live recorded interactions with customers. From this, they've been able to explore sentiment into how their customers actually feel and how their experience with Southwest Airlines is compared to competitors. Another company using big data effectively is Starbucks. Have you ever wondered how they are able to put up so many stores within such close proximity and still have a high success rate? The reason is they use big data to take information on location, traffic, area demographic, and customer behavior. And by doing this, they can get an estimation of the success of the store before it's even opened. So I think it's fair to say the digital transformation agenda has taken center stage. As much as things have changed digitally, some things haven't changed, and that is the focus on your consumer and the need to understand your consumer in their entirety. Big data is certainly changing the way businesses operate and communicate with their customers. It's all about finding patterns and telling a richer story with your data. And I believe that leading brands and businesses will not reach their full potential if they neglect customer experience momentum in their business models. So from airlines to coffee companies, the use of big data to explore consumer insights and improve the customer experience is a fascinating space. And I believe that marketers need to realize this potential and make use of it in order to be successful. With that being said, I'll leave you with a quote from this good-looking chap. Without data, you're just another person with an opinion. Thank you.